I'll begin with integers. Just check the divisibility. Again, refresh the divisibility. If one integer n divides into a second integer m without producing a remainder, then we say that n divides m. M is my numerator and n is my denominator. See, the concept is n is my numerator and n is my denominator. n divides m. m को n divide कर रहा है, so we denote it by n, this pipe symbol, and m. If it does not divide, we denote it by, if it does not divide, we denote it by this is not dividing. So m, n does not divide m. m को n divide नहीं कर रहा है, ये basically ऐसा है, m divided by n in this way. So m is being divided by n. n divides m. n is dividing m, that is n is dividing m. It is written like this, m divided by n. ऐसा है, न्यूमरेटर में m है, डिनोमिनेटर में n है. अगर ये डिवाइड करता है तो we'll write like this. If it does not divide, m divided by n. If it does not divide and you get some remainder, then we denote it by this. Okay. Say for example, if m n divides m, then there exists a q such that m equal to q n. Okay, and the absolute value of both q and n are less than the absolute values of m. That is, n is less than m and q is less than m. Say for example, here just see the example. 4 24. 4 divides 24. 4 divides 24. Then 4 divides 24. This means that this is my n. This is my n. This is n. So n divides m. m value is 24. n value is 4. So this is my m is equal to 4 is my n. And if it divides, it is my quotient q. Okay, so 4 6 ja 24. Both 4 and 6 are less than 24. Both n, that is my 4, is less than m. m value is 24. And q is, what is q? q is 6. 6 is less than, 6 is less than m. m is 24. It is like this. Okay, so how do you read it? That 4 divides 24, which is equal to m equal to n into q. This is my डिवाइजर. इसको डिवाइजर बोलते हैं, इसको डिविडेंड बोलते हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिविडेंड. DENT. And q is called as quotient. This is quotient. QUOTIENT. I can't write. Okay, so this is my dividend, this is my divisor, and this is my quotient. And if we are getting remainder as 0, so this is the formula. Okay, that is dividend is equal to quotient into divisor. So here 4 divides 24 is equal to, this means that m equal to n into q. m is 24, n is 4, and q is 6. After you divide 4, 24 को 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे 6 जा, तो 6 यहाँ आ गया, तो 4 6 जा 24. That means both 4 and 6 are less than the 24. Similarly, if 5 divides 135, you get the answer quotient as 27. So 5 into 27, that is both 5 and 27 are less than 135. These are some of the properties of divisibility. Some properties of divisibility are like if A divides B and A divides C, then we say that A divides both B plus C. Similarly, ये आपका ऐसा हो जाएगा, मैथमेटिक्स में पढ़ा होगा, B upon A and C upon A. तो अगर मैं इसको एलसीएम लेती हूँ दोनों का प्लस करके, दिस इज प्लस सिंबल, then denominator is A and numerator is B plus C. Okay. Second is if A divides B and A divides C, where B is greater than C, then we may have B is greater than C. If I subtract it, then this is equal to B minus C upon A. Okay. Now in this case, if A divides B or A divides C, then you may have this formula, that is B upon A and C upon A. So you may have BC upon A. Here you are getting only one occurrence of A. दो नहीं है, A star नहीं आया, A square भी नहीं आया, एक ही occurrence आया. Okay. And in the last case, this or this बोला है, this or this. Okay. In the last case, if we have A divides B and B divides C, then A divides C. B upon A, okay, and C upon B, it means that C upon A multiply. Okay, that means this B and B both crossed and C upon A. Only this formula is not following a mathematical rule, but rest of all the formulas are following a addition, subtraction, multiplication formula. Okay. Prime numbers. A number P is called prime if the only positive integer that divides P are P and 1. What is a prime number? A prime number is a number which is divisible by itself and only 1. So a number P is called as a prime if it is divisible by itself, that is P, and is divisible by 1. For example, the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. 2 is divisible by 1 and 2 only. 3 is divisible by 3 and 1 only. 2 से divide करेंगे तो remainder आएगा, remainder 0 आना चाहिए. 5 is divisible by 5 and 1 only. 5 क्या 2 से divide हो रहा है? No, remainder आ रहा है. 5 3 से divide हो रहा है? No, remainder आ रहा है. 5 4 से divide हो रहा है? No, remainder आ रहा है. Okay. Similarly, 7 is a prime number because 7 is divisible by 7 and 1 only. 2 से हो रहा है 7 divide, remainder आता है. 3 से हो रहा है 7 divide, नहीं, remainder आता है. 4 से होता है, remainder आता है. 5 से होता है, remainder आता है. 6, remainder आता है. Okay. Similarly, 11 is also a prime number. There is a science to determining a prime number. The following slide represents some computer algorithms that can be used to determine if number n is greater than 1 is a prime. So this is a basic algorithm to check whether the number is prime or not. We have already written the algorithm for checking a number is prime or not in every programming language. Let's see. First, you check if n is equal to 2. If it is n is prime. Otherwise, proceed to step 2. Check to see if each integer k is a divisor of n where 1 is less than k is less than n minus 1. मतलब हर नंबर को किससे चेक करना है, 1 से ऊपर, दैट इज 2 3 4 5 6, और जहां तक वो नंबर है उसके नंबर लेस देन तक, लेस देन 1 तक हमको उसको चेक करना है कि वो उससे डिवाइड हो रहा है कि नहीं. इफ नन ऑफ द वैल्यू ऑफ k आर डिवाइजर्स ऑफ n, then n is a prime number. Means suppose if I would like to check whether 11 is a prime number or not, so I'll check the divisibility from 1 is less than that value k. What is that value? K. That value is the k value which is less than equal to n minus 1. This is my n. What is n minus 1? It is 11 minus 1 will be 10. So from where we are going to check the divisibility? 1. K should always be greater than 1. K should always be greater than 1. What is the value which is greater than 1? 2, 3, and k should be less than equal to 10. Matlab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ओके, इनसे डिविजिबिलिटी चेक करेंगे इस n की. सो 11 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 यू गेट रिमाइंडर. ओके, 1. 11 divided by 3 you get remainder 2. 11 divided by 4 you get remainder as 3. 11 divided by 5 you get remainder as 1. 11 divided by 6 we get remainder as 5. 11 divided by 7 you get remainder as 4. 11 divided by 8 you get remainder as 3. 9 से डिवाइड किया 2, 10 से डिवाइड किया रिमाइंडर 1. तो इन सब से डिवाइड होने पर रिमाइंडर आ रहा है आपको कुछ ना कुछ. अगर हमको रिमाइंडर कुछ ना कुछ आता है, 0 नहीं आता, तो हम क्या बोलेंगे, दैट नंबर इज अ प्राइम नंबर. सो वी से दैट 11 is a prime number because it is divisible by only 1 and itself. Okay, now next algorithm, the best prime algorithm. Note that if n equal to mk, then either m or k is less than root of n. Therefore we do not need to check for the values of k greater than root n. So first of all, if n is equal to 2, if it is n is prime, otherwise proceed to step 2. This is same step. The second step is check to see if each integer k is a divisor of n, where 1 is less than k is less than equal to root of n. Root of n क्यों लिया? क्योंकि हमको आखिरी तक पूरा चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है. We can check up to root of n. So if none of the value of k are divisor of n, then n is also prime. So root of n means that the number is not need to check, no need to check up to -1. हम उसके आधे तक भी चेक कर सकते हैं, उसके स्क्वायर रूट की वैल्यू तक भी चेक कर सकते हैं. So this is the second algorithm to check whether the number is prime or not. Okay, now this closes today's session. Would you like to ask anything?